Hello, folks. Bob Kitchen here with my good friend, fitter, and long ball extraordinaire, Mr. Richard Phillips.
Thank you.
We're going to do a little what's in the bag. Fun to see what somebody with, what's your swing speed on your driver?
It's 118 when I was testing it at the beginning of the year.
With 118 mile swing speed. I'd have to do that in my car going 80 miles an hour and swing it at 40 miles an hour to get to that swing speed. So anyhow, Rich moves it. He's a good player and one hell of a good fitter and a great employee. So let's start with the sexiest club, Richard, and then we'll work our way right on down. So we'll start with the driver and work down through the shortest club. So go ahead. What do you got?
Driver, so Cobra, Dark Speed X, Adapt X. So it's your like higher swing speed. Yeah, the newest model. Higher swing speed forgiving driver. You have your 10K at that. I mean, that can fit your high swing speeds very easily too, because that head it goes so straight. Yeah, it's incredible what they did with that driver head. This one launched a little lower, spun a little bit less than what that one did, so that's why I chose this one. Just the trajectory was a little bit more appealing to me, a little bit better to control it overall. A2 setting. I mean, there's 33 settings on this sucker, so you got a lot of stuff you can adjust on this. But kind of with that too, it's that much adjustment. Who can't you fit into this?
Right.
I mean, just everybody and anybody, realistically. So really enjoying this driver. It's been doing really, really good. I've been very, very happy, especially with the feel, and they just look good too.
Yeah,
it's just a very good looking driver.
And it's got the two weight ports in the bottom where you can go higher and lower spin, and you've got it set on lower spin. I see. Mm-hmm. So you didn't buy the LS or get the LS driver?
No, I don't produce a lot of spin because I very positive attack angle, like 5 to 6 degrees up into it. So with not producing that much spin, the LS from last year, I could only hit a cut with it.
Okay.
Honestly, if I tried to hit a draw, that thing would just die. Oh, it would die out of the air because the spin was too low. So went to the more forgiving head this year, and that draw shot maintains that spin a lot better, stays airborne better, and then the cut's just fine too.
Yeah, there's 4 versions of this driver. There's LS, X, Max, which is the draw, and then 10K, which is the high MOI back-weighted one. The pros are using, I think, all but maybe the Max. I know the 10K was hot on tour. I know there's pros playing the X, and then, of course, some of them play the LS because their speed is so high. But Richard's got 118 clubhead speed, so he's in the pro category, the pro talk. But this model works the best for him. So don't again, like we talk about on the podcast, don't just assume. Go hit him and see what's best, and that's what he did. And then you got the new Diamana.
Yeah, that new whiteboard. So I played a whiteboard before in a Titleist, actually, like back in 2015-16. And enjoyed it quite a bit. And then I've actually played a couple Diamanas, honestly, but this new one has a really, really good feel to it overall. So they not as boardy as the old whiteboards.
Right.
So because those were absolute 2x4s, but really good feel to the shaft.
All right, moving on down.
2 fairway woods this year. That's actually new for me. I usually don't play that many. Did the X model in both fairways. This one is the 3HF, which is your 16.5, which it's 4-wood. Mm-hmm. Like, let's go back to calling it a 4-wood.
Well, yeah, but they said, I asked them that once, and they said it's a 3-wood head size and a 3-wood shaft length. So we have to call it a 3-wood, even though the loft is a 4-wood.
Yeah, higher lofted. Right. Been really happy with this. Same thing. Forgiving. I want to be able to, you can hit this off a tee box just fine, very accurately, very easily. But with those shallow heads, it's a lot easier to launch off the fairway. You want to hit it into a green or something like that. Yeah. Those kind of taller LS heads aren't the easiest to do so. So this launches well. It's very forgiving, got good feel, and you have all that adjustability in the fairway woods too, which is incredible. So you can fit a lot of players into it. I mind a little flatter so it doesn't go left because I don't like to go left, but launches really well too. So I've been happy with this one as well. So
I think more people should play the 3-wood high launch than do. I'm pretty sure of that because 3-wood's just hard to get in the air. A lot of people come in here and go, I can't get my 3-wood in the air, give me a 5-wood. Well, now they have an option that's called 3-wood high launch, and most companies have that. I think Callaway, TaylorMade, Cobra, all the big companies do, Titleist.
Yeah, or you can get it to some way.
Yeah, you can adjust it up. Exactly.
In those 3-woods. So.
And then Denali blue in there.
Yeah.
The stock offerings.
Yep. Yeah, really like that shaft quite a bit. Went just a hair softer on the fairway. Launch, get that ball higher. I mean, a lot of tour pros do that. They go softer in their fairway woods.
Right.
So they get that launch
and
height off the fairway.
Shaft too, so it naturally plays a little stiffer.
Yeah, right.
And I had this Denali blue in my smoke driver last year, and I absolutely loved it. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Yeah, fits a lot of people.
I love this head cover.
Yeah, Whistling Straits head cover.
Yeah.
I got this head cover in 2020. It was the only non-Ryder Cup head cover they had, actually.
That's right.
So
with the sheep right on it.
Yep, yeah, sheep and the blown man right on there. Joined the trend. Did a 7-wood this year. I played a utility iron for a while, just a low controlled tee shot. Went to the 7-wood this year. Definitely launches. I see the use of it. I mean, this thing goes high, but it goes so straight. I totally get it. So this has been a lot of fun. This has been a super trusted club for me this year, even though it's something fresher in my bag. So did a 7-wood this year. So driver 4.7. If it was 4.7, I don't really care that much with that. It's just more getting the yardage I want them to do. Both of them fulfill it perfectly, which I've been very, very happy with. So the 7-wood's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a very fun stick and a hard one to keep in stock.
Yeah,
That's for sure. The popularity is so incredible high.
Give me your stock yardages on those 3 clubs.
Usually driver, I try to get it dialed in to where it'll carry around 295 to 300. Kind of from there. I typically do get a lot of rollout because I don't spin it a whole ton. So if it total
depends on whether it's dry or wet.
Condition. That too. The 4-wood, I like it to carry like 270, 75 off the fairway. I've had that before, kind of number wise. Plus off the tee, it's a really, really good controlled spot.
So the 7-wood's got to be in the 240 to 250 range.
Yeah, 240, 50 carry. Yep. With
and high.
High. Oh yeah, very, very high. But it goes straight. Just super, super straight flying club.
So what's the longest iron you're playing now?
I go 4-iron down.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I've always kind of done 4-iron for quite a while. So we did a little blend set here. Did the 4, 5, and 6 is the King Tour. It's basically a CB-MB combo, essentially. The King Tour is just a hair more forgiving than the CB is overall, but the feel is incredible. These things are soft, like really, really good soft feel. So I kind of favored that a little bit more. Did the black. They released that, like Cobra usually does an alternate color.
Year 2.
Yeah, in year 2. So, but this doesn't. The metal's actually black. So when this wears down, it's still black.
It doesn't wear off.
It doesn't look all
like a
crazy.
lot of wedges and
right. Yep. Wear down quite a bit. So so did a little combo set in these guys. So transition at 7-iron to the blade to get a little more workability. So if you're kind of targeting certain pin spots on the green, you can get it to move a little bit more, which you can with the CB2, but a little bit more shot shaping with it. So 4, 5, 6 in the King Tour, which these have been winning on tour, actually quite a bit. So a lot of non-paid guys playing these things.
Cobra forgings, once people get into it, they're like, wow, this is...
Yeah.
Cobra's not really known for that, right? They're known for their dark speed and their drivers, and their hybrid's been good for a long time.
Right.
Their fairwaywood's been good for a long time. The driver's been respected since BioCell or AmpCell or whatever the hell, like a long time. But people that are willing to give Cobra forgings a try are like usually pleasantly surprised. It's not overpriced. The club looks beautiful and performance is there.
Yeah, and you're a little more forgiving one, like your Forge Tack.
Yeah.
Like 2 different head styles on a little less loft, a little more loft, between the 2 of them. And those heads are phenomenal. Phenomenal heads at that player's distance iron. So definitely an iron worth giving a shot for sure. So
they just don't get the love of like P790 or Apex or because it's Cobra. But if you're willing to give it a try, folks, I'm telling you, it's legit. So
very, very
stock.
good.
Let's just talk about your 7-iron because then you can work off distances. 7-iron distance is what?
Usually 190 carry
190
on the
and a
7-iron.
Okay.
Yep. So
and you got Project X 6.5s in there.
Yeah, I've played Project 6.5 for quite a while, quite a long time. Super familiar, very comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Tried KBS first season, a C-taper. Did like that quite a bit, just a little more accustomed to Project X for feel-wise. Overall, so I've been very, very happy with that. So that's been quite a while I've been playing that.
All right, wedges.
Wedges. So kind of did a little different this year. So I go 50, 54, 58 in these guys. Cleveland's RTZ, actually. So I did... I played Vokey for a very long time, so this is actually the first season I'm actually playing something a little bit different. So Cleveland's wedges, you can do a lot with the raw wedges. I realized exactly how much you could actually do with these.
Yep.
So like your lower handicap golfer, like my 58 is their adapt grind, so it's a high toe,
full face,
full face, so a lot of versatility with it. So it's a little bit lower bounce than what I usually would, so it's at an 8 bounce. It costs a little bit more, but I could have them round that leading edge on the raw one, so it fights digging, so it doesn't just slam into the ground or knife into the ground, which usually on a lower bounce I have trouble with. I get that versatility with that low bounce and the high toe and the full grooving, but I have that little more rounded leading edge so that it doesn't dig. It fights against that. So I go 50, 54, 58. Typically, the longer the person hits it, the tighter that gapping for the wedges, loft-wise, because you're going to get a bigger variance with it. So these cover yardages nicely. Pitch is usually around 150. 50 is usually like 135, about 120-ish with the 54. And then usually I like to play my 58, 100 and in. Just a good mental number that I just keep in mind. So for like 50 yards out, just half swing, get that 50-yard carry and everything with it. So matched up the shafts. I have gone softer before in the shafts, which can give you a little bit more spin with them, but these things spin, so don't really need them to do it more overall. So I've been very happy with this. These RTZs feel good. They got a softer feel.
Well.
So yeah. Really, really good wedges.
The first generation of that, it was RTX, and now it's RTZ. And I like your gold ferrules there too. Those are cute.
Yeah, they got Benjamins on the backside of them, so it's
they got
did some customizing there. Yep, some gold paint fills. So kind of
cool.
Tell by my outfit, I kind of like cool looking things.
And then the money maker, the putter.
Yep, the putter. Yep. So we got Bettinardi.
Did you go there?
I did. Yes.
Is that where you got this from?
No, that putter. That one was a 101 that I had from there. I kind of ended up there's a good market with those like custom putters that Bettinardi has, and I kind of wanted to try something different for a season. Didn't like it. Wasn't the biggest fan, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go back to a blade. I'm like, I know Bettinardi. I love Bettinardi. I've been a huge fan for a while with them. So went back to the BB1 head style, which is what I used prior, so I'm super familiar with it. This one has their fit face on it, so it's a little softer feel, so they mill metal. Mill that metal out, gets that ball forward rolling really well, so it's a little softer than what my prior one was, but this thing's been super happy with it. Just get it back in the hands, and it was like kind of riding a bike and felt normal. Felt good again, so
that's pretty. I like the blackout.
Yeah, I don't like shiny. I'm not a big fan of shiny.
That looks cool as hell. A lot of our guys have been over to Bettinardi's only 2.5 hours from here, so a lot of our guys have driven over there and done the Studio B fitting. I did it myself. That's how I got my Innovate. Yeah. They were like, "You want it that heavy?" I was like, "Yeah, I want it that heavy. That's what I use."
Yeah, because you had that Odyssey tank.
Tank cruiser. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting, Richard. So there you go. That's basically head to toe Richard and his distances and shafts and why and all the fun stuff that goes along with that. So Richard, I thank you once again for coming on and talking about your weapons and basically mostly Cobra, some Cleveland wedges, and then a Betty putter, but hard to argue with. It's good stuff, and he shoots good scores. So thank you very much, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.